Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And some new heat has just been dropped, man. This is actually big too. I'm gonna tell y'all where my head is. Like at this point, you're probably used to me having like big visions and big hopes and dreams for Veve at this point in time. But at the same time, most of my crazy theories then later get confirmed by the development team. So it's like I'll be thinking big, but it's not crazy big. But before we jump into this one, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications so you stay updated with all the Veve Ecomi content coming, and soon crypto stock content, bunch of stuff coming to the channel. So yeah, be sure to check out the links down below if you want to follow me on social media to stay updated with what is going on, and also sign up for some different bonuses when it comes down to different exchanges and stuff like that. So yeah, here we go, man. So do you see this right here, Jurassic Park? Do you see? They just released some heat, but check this out. We're gonna look at it. Let's look at this Jurassic Park right now, because I'm gonna let y'all know. They say, what do you think? I think that's fire. So, yeah, everybody's saying it's fire. So this is the first element that's like, isn't it the first element that's not like an NFT that's been dropped? So basically, what this is showing us right now, first off, let's talk realistic. These are just some doors that open right now. It's just like a whole little wall, like the entrance to something. But what is this element actually the entrance to? And now you can see what type of elements you'll be able to put down potentially when it comes down to building out the Veveverse. This is like one of those elements. You got the Jurassic Park doors now that you can use. Maybe a different brand got some doors, and then a different brand, and then you can choose whichever type of entrance that you want to choose and put down somewhere. And as you can see this placed right here in augmented reality, you'll probably be able to place that like that in the Veveverse. So the fact that there's now looks like they're starting to create elements is very, very huge. The fact that they're creating elements, placeable elements, because that's clearly, like, they clearly just put that somewhere random, and it has me wondering what the official use for this is going to be. Because Jurassic Park, like, what the heck is the point of just having a Jurassic Park doors that open? Like, what's the point of that? So them creating this, there has to be a reason behind it. They have to have some type of motive, and this has to be big. Like so maybe we're not just seeing the first placeable element that can decorate or basically design an area. What if with this big release that they're dropping, what if it isn't something huge like Marvel or NFL or something like that, but instead it's an okay brand or a decent brand like Jurassic Park mixed with the whole first world of the Veveverse, like Jurassic Park being the first area of the Veveverse. And then if you want to get real deep and stuff like that, you can think about how the dinosaurs was the first people on the planet, or was some of the first animals on the planet and stuff like that. So wouldn't it make sense a little bit to put the dinosaurs first in the Veveverse? So what if this is going to be them unveiling the Veveverse for the first time ever? Because think about it this way, when you're programming a place, we don't have to have access to the entire Veveverse. They can literally just open up one little area, and it could be the area for Jurassic Park. And these grand doors, these big doors, is giving me those vibes where it's like, what do these doors lead to? Did they just throw some random doors in there and be like, okay, doors, that's a 12 out of 10? I can't imagine that being the case. That's why I think this is much, much bigger than just some random doors that they made. Because yeah, they're not just gonna, we're gonna release release Jurassic Park, put some doors here, and then this is perfect. Like, this is all of our fans need. This is all they will ever want. No. I think that when these doors are placed in the Veveverse, they're gonna be placed somewhere that makes sense for these doors to be there. I think you're gonna be able to take elements, place them in augmented reality outside around the real world, but think about where this could be placed in the Veveverse. I think that the reason that this new reveal could be a 12 out of 10 is because it could be the first location of the Veveverse we actually get to see. And if that's the case, you know how big this is going to be? Taking our first steps into the Veveverse and being able to walk through there, see the dinosaurs and stuff like that. What if they have made like some big old zoo type thing where You can go, and what if, honestly, what if the drop for Jurassic Park is like this? What if the drop is like that, where you have to actually go to this location, go in there, look around, and buy things like that? Like, what if, it's just so many what if scenarios, man. There's so many what if scenarios. Like, they could do so many different things, especially depending on how they're designing the Veveverse. But I think we could be looking at the early stage development of the Veveverse and starting, like, this is bigger. This is bigger than just dinosaurs. Because they have not done this for any other NFT, where they just have some element that can be moved, that can be placed somewhere else. And this is going to be showing you, this is the first asset that can be moved that we have seen. So now we're going to be able to have doors, windows, other placeable assets. We see that they have already designed this. This functionality here is here. It exists. This functionality is here. So I'm not going to be surprised to see different other elements now, like the first design of buildings, the first designs of whatever you can think of, like grass and couches, rugs, all this type of stuff. They said they were going to get back to working on these elements now that they've gotten some of the things they wanted done out of the way. But this is big. This is much bigger than I think a lot of people might have noticed. They're like, Jurassic Park is just cool. But no, the functionality behind this, and the fact that you get doors that can open. Like, literally this, like, if you create some type of place, some type of area, some type of club within the Veveverse, this proves that you can have doors that just open as you walk up to it. Look at that. They walk up to it, the door is open. They walk up to it. It looked like he actually clicked it on the phone. If you walk up to the door and press, like, look at that. You see the little two circles that pop up right here? Hold on, watch this. Those two circles right there. It looks like he's clicking it on the phone, because that's what happens when you click on the phone. Those little clear circles pop up, white circles. So it looks like you're going to be able to interact with these different assets and do things like open it up, like kind of like the DeLorean. I'm sure is how it works. You click on some stuff on the DeLorean and it gets to opening up and things like that. But I just thought that this was big, and I personally think that maybe the big announcement isn't anything that we thought it was. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the Veveverse. So it's still just as big. It's still just as big, but maybe it's only a 12 out of 10 because it's only one area of the Veveverse. It could be a 12 because it's still the Veveverse, but this could just be like one little area in the Veveverse, and not like one little Jurassic Park area, and not really a big deal. But I mean, it's still a big deal. This is the first thing that we could potentially see in the Veveverse. It's very, very huge. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. Because yeah, now my mind is just going crazy since seeing this. I'm wondering if that's been the announcement this whole time. Maybe it's something like they want to make a whole location in the Veveverse that we can actually go to starting soon, starting this next drop or something. So let me know what y'all think about this, man. Let me know if y'all excited. I'm even more pumped, to be honest with you. I'm even more pumped. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.